Today I want to discuss juvenile prison. I seen today that a judge, he had gotten 17 years in prison because he was sending juveniles unjustly off to a prison that he owned stock in. Listen, we need a law passed where judges and officials like that, they have special interest in this. People become a commodity to them. We cannot allow them to own stock in prisons. The judge is going to send people to the prison because the prison makes him money. Not to mention, how much does a judge get paid anyways? How deep does their greed go? That's unreal, to send children off to prison to make money for himself. Joe Biden pardoned this man, gave him a full pardon. He's got 7 years left to his sentence, and if you ask me, I don't even think that was long enough. Now, I'm not into sending people to prison particularly over money or things like that. Like, I'm kind of against that. If it's not a physical crime or a crime like, now this one meets the punishment and should be worse because he was obtaining profit off of children being incarcerated longer, or maybe not even needing to be incarcerated. Not to mention, we need to look at them practices to begin with. You need to turn children back into children. That's one of the problems. Is society has taken and they make children grow up too quick, or they subject them to too much at once and desensitize them. Children are supposed to be scared of things, and we are their protectors. We're not supposed to live in a world where a child is able to see graphic nudity and pornography and hear exploitative things, and children should not be subject to adult material, whereas now it's like they want to desensitize the children. Look at the things they're trying to teach in schools these days. Like, some of this stuff is just completely morally unethical, but yet they will cry and whine some other point of view, and they'll have some people on their side that are very articulate and know how to converse to any walk of life, kind of like myself, but they'll give their point of view to it, and they'll rally people around it. So I am really appalled that this judge got off, that he got pardoned. And I did time in juvenile prison, and it affected me greatly. It was that opening door to more criminal activity. It was send them to a place where they did not try to reform us. They tried to educate us, but they even went about that practice the wrong way. They didn't try once to try to turn us back into children. That's the problem. Once a child has reached a level where he believes or she believes they're an adult and that they can make adult decisions for themselves, that's a real problem in society. And we have a culture now that has arisen lately that is saying, hey, this child knows what's best for the child. The child doesn't want the penis anymore, and we'll allow this child to cut its penis off. Then they can't reproduce either. So they're sterilizing a population. They're demasculating a population. They've always been trying to take the guns, take away this thing right here, freedom of speech. For me to be able to express myself through this camera and give you my point of view and my opinion, they try to restrict all these things. And all the while, numbers are turning. Now, I'm all over the place here this morning, so bear with me. I'm going to jump back into a topic that I'm really interested in, and that's this country rap beef war drama things that are going on, right? Wow. And I know that's a pretty big thing to turn around from there, but even some of them guys have been in juvenile systems themselves. And then furthermore, country rap, what really defines that? Do you have to have a country accent? Do you have to be from the country? Is there just a fiddle in the background? What constitutes that? Well, somebody's calling me, so that's the end of this message. One. Able.